Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski in the first round of I think it's the fourth week, not even keeping track. Fighting Shogo here from the guild Heroes of Team Tekawasa, almost 700k lifetime, and he does not have JMK or Commander Ahsoka Tano, which is kind of weird at this point. I'm mostly just expecting everyone to have either, I suppose. Does have 4 Galactic Legends with ultimates on all of them, and roster wise there just isn't a whole lot to say. He has some relics that I don't have, like Bosk, HK, but yeah, don't want to dive too deep into too many of those. Now he already attacked, as you can imagine, given the time left and him probably being based somewhere in Asia, so it would be pretty late for him by now. So he already attacked and only cleared one zone, strangely enough. I don't really understand why he didn't finish fleets. That seems pretty odd. He one-shot all of these teams, but kind of obvious because he didn't even try against JMK over here. So yeah, as you can see here, I gear 11 my bad batch because I had enough to get them up and then still have enough to make a choice between the Executor or Lord Vader. Like they weren't going to be a way to stop me from getting the Executor if that's what I want to get first, so I figured why not gear them, set them on defense. And I thought, hey, how about throwing in Jedi Knight Anakin with them, because it is a full Galactic Republic team, so if any of the Bad Batch being low gear drop below half health is what it is, I think, then Jedi Knight Anakin will do an AoE with plus 100% offense. So seemed like a funny team. Of course you can very easily trooper this. Assuming that you can focus on Jedi Knight Anakin first, of course, then there really isn't any kind of risk. But this guy typically has been pretty weird given his history. He changes up everything a lot, but to the extent where you're like, I'm not sure if this is still strategy or if you just like change, because there have been some really super weird counters and some really strange defenses that don't make a lot of sense on his end. So he really only took out one fleet here and left the other one, so I'm wondering if he set both of his get 2 fleets on defense. I don't really know. But let me show you an example of what I mean. He set a First Order team there with Kylo Ren lead, which could be a mistake, but actually he's done a couple of these things before in his history. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really encountered anyone that consistently makes those kind of mistakes. So that's a bit odd, but that's alright. So the Rey team then, I don't think he's ever said that one either, so he also changes the compositions a lot. And then down here, also a bit of an odd First Order team. Well, not the combination that you see too often, usually it's First Order Stormtrooper. But I guess he couldn't set that one for whatever reason. Or maybe he made the mistake of setting Kylo Ren amassed here, and then he just didn't really know what to do with the other team, I don't know. I think I'm over-analyzing this one. The Rey team, or Rey Jedi Training, he also never said before, I think. With 3 droids, so that one's going to be very fast and definitely not something to underestimate. And then a Grievous squad over there, so he's got plenty of teams on defense, but it's making me wonder if he has a Galactic Legend in the back, or perhaps even multiple. I don't think so. I think he at least kept one for offense, but it could be that he has either SCE or JML in the back. So if it's SCE, then I should be able to trooper it. If it's JML, then I should be able to maybe trooper it. Or maybe do something else with like Grievous. Though actually, did I set Grievous on defense? I don't know if I did, I don't remember. No, I kept him for offense. Alright, no I did not, it's in the back, isn't it? Yeah, there it is, okay. So I don't have that option available, so I would have to do something else, but that's okay. Now I could go lighter on the SLK team and use my JKR JKL, but that would then mean that I can solo Grievous with SLK, so it could be more banners. But to be honest, on a JKR JKL you're going to lose your protection banners, so that's going to be a 55, and then it's just offset the other way around. So I don't really see the point in that. At least with JML I could get some higher banners potentially, and then with Bastilla JKL I could get a 60 against Grievous. So you can switch it up just for the sake of soft countering, but I don't really see the point there, to be honest. That would be the team, and the logic is that you keep Sith Trooper alive and you keep stealing his crit immunity so that he can't take it from you, or sorry, that he can't crit, and then that way you prevent their ultimate from building while you do get yours. That's basically kind of the logic, so let's see if I can make that happen. Just looking at the Bastilla team there, I don't know who I would bring in that team still, but let's go with this. Don't have a lot of experience with this team composition, so I also figured it might be a bit fun to try something a bit different. So he's obviously slightly faster, as my JML isn't super fast. I actually didn't check for modding on their end, so there might be good tenacity on Hux. But we'll find out in a sec here. There isn't. Okay, we're gonna start using some abilities here. So no counter risk with Fost, which is pretty sweet. It's just Kylo Ren and Master with some of his counters. So I can spread the crit immunity, and I think I want to save the ability block here. It doesn't make a lot of sense to use it. There we go, him down. Then we're gonna push his cooldowns back, or maybe the ones on Officer, because I think he's gonna pass it to either Hux or SLK. And I don't really want that. Let's get some offense up through Shaq here. Okay, now I can start focusing on, I would say Hux probably. And let's heal him up a bit. And old Ben should be able to beat SLK to a turn here. I mean, I don't really mind killing them at this point, to be honest. With Hux gone, I should probably call old Ben, so he gains turn meter. There we go. Perfect. Let's call Grandmaster Yoda here. Pretty close to an ultimate. So let's get there. Take him out. Dispel that with Shaq. I don't want to taunt here, it's always tempting, but there's absolutely no point to do it. And there goes some banners, but it's not much even. So I only recently got this. I actually saved the ultimate for JMK the previous time around, because I never really saw the point in JML, and finally I feel like there is some use for it. So I didn't also save it for Lord Vader, which I could have done, but I figured what the hell, it doesn't really make sense to keep doing that forever. So now we can just, let me check, there's no advantage. I can call Jolie, see if I can maybe get him to full. Should be one more hit here from Jolie and that's done. So at 58, that's what I figured, it's going to be a bit better than a 55 that I would have gotten by using JKR JKL, so that's pretty good. I almost used direct focus there. Whew. Don't know why, that was muscle memory. I had to stop myself. Okay, always love it when he gets the dispel before Bastilla goes here. It's one of the advantages of running this exact composition. Is that the turn meter, the turn order usually lines up that way. So put that on hYoda. No crit there, wow, that's a lot of CA from B1. Stun this guy. I'll save the heal for now. Oh, and you might have noticed my Bastilla finally has, if you know those things about my roster anyway, Bastilla finally has gear 13. I finally got a piece from the raid, which was the last one she needed. So I'm happy with that, because that's been sitting there forever. I'm not going to cleanse this, I think. Let's just kill Grievous off. Or not. Okay. Let's waste this then. Could have probably done it with a basic, but doesn't matter too much. I'm pretty sure I pressed Newt there, but I guess I missed. And I think JKR is about to hit the level where he might start getting damaged. So if I can just top that up here, make sure I'm good. Very nice. And I did no planning whatsoever for this map because it's just a bit odd, I think. So I'm kind of just using up the teams where I think it makes sense. Here, I mean, I don't need a lot of planning. A lot of my teams can take out a lot of those. So this one is basically the biggest question mark. What do I use against Rage Jedi training that's not too expensive? My own Rage Jedi training is a bit too slow to be able to handle this because of their droids. So I would get overrun initially, and then I would be able to fight back, but I'm not sure it's too good of an idea. I think I would get some characters taken out. So I do think that given what he has set on defense, CLS is going to make most sense, which is not really what I'd like to send in here. But given that he has C-3PO there, he also wouldn't have his own CLS on defense too likely, unless he sets a broken CLS team, which I guess is a possibility, but then I suppose I would have other options. I could use, could use SCE, I guess. Could use SLK maybe, but then if he has multiple strong teams in the back, that's when it gets tricky. So this is a bit of a decision point in a match, and I do think what makes most sense for me is to go with CLS. The other alternative that I considered was to use Geos, for the simple reason that they don't really have AoE, so R2 starts with smokescreen, not with burning. So there would be a slight chance that it'd be able to gain some control, but I still think that the damage on their end is too high, so I'm not going to risk that. I'll just go with Rebels. And I should kind of remember that there's also a stupid feat. Well, it's stupid for me because I don't have a strong team for it. I need to use Beskar Mando with like Grief and IG and Queel, etc. And all of them are like gear 7, so even if I put all of them together, there's not much they can kill. Like I'm talking about a leftover character on the team that I would find on the board here. So I'm not sure I'll be able to get that done at all. Not too worried about it either. But yeah, let's use CLS over here. Hopefully not regret that. So what actually makes sense here? I think it's probably going for R2 first. C-3PO is an option because he makes them loop so hard. Scavenger is also an option because she deals the majority of the damage. But I think getting R2 first so that he does not prevent me from targeting people is going to make the most sense. Kind of unfortunate they went for C-3PO there. That's not super happy with that. As I won't be able to overtake them too much like this. Let's do that. No. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Okay, well at least Han is able to take it. Nice. Guard coming in. So let's control her and take her out, and then probably want to stun BB-8, or at least try to, which I did get, so that I can then pick off BB-8 and see if I can do anything about preventing any more banners being taken by her, which is so not happening. He's got healing immunity, but he's still at full protection, so I don't know. I think 3PO won't count as full. So I got a 59, I'm pretty happy with that. Depending on what I see in the back, maybe I would have taken less banners with a different team. Okay. Kind of surprised he did not get through JMK then. Let's just see if I'm able to make it through this. If not, then I've got to go with some backup plan anyway. But I'd be quite curious also what the AI decides anyways for hYoda. I have no idea there. That's something I should have actually tested. Like, not necessarily before this, but I should kind of know that, what his preference is. Yeah, okay, it does go on Rey. But yeah, maybe that's RNG. I need to check that. Because armor is an absolute moron when it comes to this. Let's start going for Poe, because there's no use in going for the target that you've already linked. Unless the game forces you to, but... Let's see, Finn goes after Rey. Wow. Surprising. So, like, there's two options here. You can either use the protection recovery ability, which, like, I don't really see the point of, because you can do this, where you relink, which you want to do anyway before the ultimate, then go into ultimate and pick off two of the characters. So I am pretty low on protection and like half health, but even if a whirlwind comes in now and group attacks and everything, I should still be able to survive. And then my ultimate will heal me back to full health, and then I'm fine. So it looks a bit dicey, but in reality it's actually okay. So there's gonna be another one, and I can't heal at this point, but I do have full protection. Oof, that's pretty low. Okay, so that's really where the tricky part kicks in, essentially. So when they go into ultimate while you're already below full health, and then you're not able to heal up to full in time. That's really the main danger. Should have maybe gone for hYoda there for a bit, but I think I'll be alright. And it's gonna be a repeat of what you just saw, I think. I could basic here to heal to full. And I think I'd rather do that, because I can relink while Rey is in ultimate. That's actually better. So let's do that. Now relink. And then I'm completely full. Alright, still full, sorry, half health. But now it's gonna take a while to get through Rey. I've got 2 minutes for it though, so I'll be alright. Oh, I already had it available. Didn't see there. I won't be able to get her before she ults, I think. Nope, just one short. So that's what, 4 ultimates in one fight? I didn't really count, but it works. A bit more offense though, and that would not have worked, so it's definitely an interesting one. So you start by stunning Jedi Knight Anakin, typically. To avoid healing immunity early on is typically the reason. Because by the time he would get out, he's already dead. And then with all these other abilities, you can heal back to full, because Ahsoka actually does pretty good damage. Especially with a triple hit of hers. I've seen it go into the yellow a couple times in the past. But this one does not seem to follow those rules. Yeah, that was just one hit there, because the others are already dead. So it depends a bit on when she uses it, I guess. And that's all done. And I would probably want to make sure that I cleared the other zone in front of fleets first, even though, I mean, I've already won. But I just want to make sure I get through this. So I think I'll get started there against the Geos and do what I sort of described. So there's a couple options here. I could bring troopers and sort of try through AoEs to properly time how far I get Boggle down, but that's not super comfortable. I have to be very wary of the Spy, because Spy could actually take out my Scion. Especially with all that crit chance, so I have to do this with Gideon. So So we start with turn meter removal. I can do the armor shred, it's fine. Isolate this one and put it on Nihilus. Okay, we go for Soldier. And I can take out GBA here, but I feel like Boggle isn't quite low enough yet. Really wish I could target Spy here, because if I could take Spy out, then the threat is mostly gone. So right now with that health, I'm like, maybe if I get a basic in from Gideon or Magma on Boggle, I'd be fine actually. So let's just take this. It equalizes anyway, right. That's fine then. I don't want to drain anymore, no more AoEs. Don't want to risk this. So I'll just take out Sunfac. Oh, I really need Spy to come out of stealth actually, that's a problem. That's a problem I hadn't thought of. Because I'm not gonna fight Spy with that would be a big problem. I'm not gonna fight Spy with that Beskar Mando team. Okay, he's out now. But this is like also a double basic. It's that's dicey. Oh boy. Okay. Now I wanna pick off Brute. This should be good. And now we let it time out. I'm not gonna basic here, I don't trust it. Nihilus is probably gonna kill, so I'll just leave it like this and then do defeat after. Right, now 5 plebs versus Boggle. Wow, okay, I'm gonna tank this guy, no problem. His abilities don't really do anything because there's no bounty hunters. So it's really just basic and dead. Nice. Alright, 40 banners for the cleanup. I didn't need to worry too much there, but I feel like recently I saw Gear 12s do some ridiculous stuff. So I no longer trust my judgment too much there. Just have to make sure I control that guy, give him ability block. This one's obviously going to be annoying in counter. But that's whatever really. Okay, got the ability block. Let's also ability block Phasma. Perfect. And now probably this guy as well. Back to her. Get rid of that healing immunity, I think. There's nobody else really debuffs. Well, this guy does, but I suppose I'll just ability block him too. Or not. Okay, one down, that one taunts. Let's see if we can already pick off Phasma. Though maybe Kylo Ren makes more sense. Yeah. Pretty happy with that choice. Heal up before this guy does anything crazy. Okay, let's go for him, because I kind of need to kill him before he counters. Everyone's full. That looks great. Oh boy. There we go. Let's go for Biggs, because he's gonna max his turn meter. I mean, this is the kind of fight you don't even really need to describe, it's just press buttons and win. But people could say that about a lot of the fights that I do. So did he set both of his strong fleets on defense? That he did. So he didn't even try, it's weird. Why would you not try, dude? To not want to give that away or something? I don't know. But then again, he also didn't try JMK, so... I guess if he feels like he can't necessarily one-shot it, then he just doesn't try. Don't know. I'll deal with that in a bit. The Dooku team here, I guess I'll use Rage Jedi Training. I don't really know what I have for the rest of the team. Oh yeah, well, these two. That works. Though Django might disagree there. I'm gonna have to be stunning him or timing stuff well. This could get interesting. So I don't mind Droideka rolling up. What I do mind is Dooku getting some stealth in. But BB-8 should boost Rage Jedi Training past Dooku. That's gonna be the goal here. So I want to start with that smoke screen. No burning yet, because I need to do the burn after this. Alright. Get Droideka out of this and then start targeting Wampa. I don't mind if Dooku puts them in stealth. Perhaps except Django. And then there's also still Nest. But Django is really the main danger. However, right now, most of my characters would be okay. So let's actually go for Wampa. Okay. Oh, I also forgot I have this Dispel, of course. Let's do that. And I'm even gonna burn here before they get a chance to do anything, so nice. Wasn't counting on it. While I'm in stealth, I might as well go for Dooku. I'm out of stealth now. Go for Droideka some more. Okay, burn first, that's great. No counter from BB-8 though, that's actually kind of a problem. I was definitely hoping for that to happen. Because now Django is definitely gonna rocket. Stun please, thank you. And Droideka is also a thing over there. I need to get my burn back in time, or I will be in a world of pain. But for now, a Terminator train seems... There we go. Perfect timing. That was about to hurt a lot. I don't want to waste that end wave thing here. Let's do Illuminated Destiny just before the rocket comes in. Maybe that'll help me survive. One thing I did not consider either is I could totally time out here on Nest. Oof, the weakest dude. Yikes. Okay, hopefully I can get Dooku down before more stealth. There we go. And then I need to actually hurry up a lot. And if I guess like once I start doing basics with BB-8, it's also fine, so I'll be alright. No need to worry. Okay, Illuminated Destiny, and then I'm gonna get a big hit. Wow, amazing. That was awesome, I had no idea Pilot could hit that hard. Of course, like, Illuminated Destiny helps a ton there, but That's pretty good. 58. So the veterans, they're gonna be irritated in general. So let's see if I can pick off this one first, which is a no. Really just 60k? I guess I'm really used to a watt too much or something. Well, I guess Rose takes the first Calling Blade then. And still not even close. Okay, well swapping here is gonna be useless then. Finn is also gonna cleanse. So I feel like I need to take control of Han here with a Fracture. But let's actually swap. Even though Vader can't lose turn meter, I don't want Poe to taunt. But doesn't matter what I want. Or does it? Nice. So I'm gonna be getting hit pretty hard by Chewie here. So I think I want to stun him. And he still will hit pretty hard. Unless when he takes a turn the dots kill him here. Nice, perfect. That was great. Now I just need to see if Thrawn can top off Vader's protection. I'll just go for a kill there. Stun here. There it is. Force Crush. And stun. I doubt I'll make it. I mean, I don't need to, like, I need so many turn meter swaps here, never mind. Don't know what I'm thinking. So basic on Rex here to make him boost up Anakin so not much happens. And I actually go first, which is awesome. Get some buff immunity and healing immunity. So I guess it's going to be Radis against the Malevolence fleet. Let's just do an AoE here. Though Blow is gonna... Nope. Oh no, not another one. Dude, you can't do this. You can't set both of these fleets and then not know what Clone Surgeon does. Everyone makes their fair share of mistakes, but after so much time into this fleet meta, you should really know this. Let's call in Ahsoka, but Clone Surgeon's gonna retaunt, so it's not really gonna do much. Unless this drops him under max protection, which it unfortunately did not. I'll do an AoE here, I think. Perfect. So it's going to be a lot of protection banners lost here, but nothing I can do there. Hopefully no ships die. Cleanse all these. And this is what, like a 61 or 62? Yeah, 61. Last time I did this, trying to think, my Houndstooth got brutally murdered by Spy coming in, just doing like a 110k crit, and that was it. No stacking of anything. So let's see what this round brings. Resistance, Ebon Hawk, and don't know if I want to bring another ship. I think I'll need everything I've got in the cleanups. Yeah, maybe Lando's Falcon, that one doesn't get used too much. So let's channel my inner Bit Dynasty. Oh, a dodge is pretty nice there, actually. I don't mind that too much. Excuse me? Yeah, my Houndstooth is really made of paper, apparently. He's gear 12, but, I mean, even at Relic 5, he only has like 20k more collective health and protection, and I think I checked like 2 or 4% armor or something like that, so even at a higher gear level, I just don't know what kind of difference it would make. But I'm about to get my ass whooped really hard here. One thing I could consider is using the cleanse, but it's like, yeah, option. But it's not by the book. Typically you want to do this. Cleanse Houndstooth that way, but then now Spy is gonna come in and... Wow, I actually survived. It's not gonna last, I know it's not gonna last, but I'm impressed. Look at this guy. Okay. Whoa, ship down, awesome. This might be... Like, I'm just like mildly impressed at how well this is going. Usually it goes a lot worse. There's really just too much RNG involved with this particular lineup. I don't know how people really love putting both get 2 fleets on defense and then struggling through this every time, because the fleets are just not built to be able to handle this kind of stuff, in my opinion. Not even gonna need Raise Falcon here, that's a bit silly. Because there's really just that original Vulture left and then Geo Spy. Okay, there he goes. Thanks, sir, you did a good job. Also, don't mind losing Xanadu Blood, he's done what he was supposed to. Could have maybe done the days on some Vultures there so that they don't assist. That's actually better than Spy, because Spy just did the special. So that one's wasted, but no problems. This kind of guarantees a full clear. I'll just do the double basic for turn meter, and I think this will wrap it up. Sweet. No more capital ship means our crit avoidance is gone, so that's quite alright. A 58 there for a total score of 2644, obviously with the 1 battle dropped, but no complaints from me there. Yeah, I think in the other 2 rounds I will be facing JMKs and Cat, but on the first one here I got a relatively easier matchup, as you can see. So I hope yours went well. Hope you can make it to Kyber this week. I should be pretty close probably, despite the 1 loss. Oh, okay, I'll get it when the points come in. Alright, well, there you go. And I can claim this too. And that's it. Have a good week.